Alright, this is part 2, guys. Sorry about that, my phone died. Remember how I told you my battery was low? Yeah, my phone died, so I had to charge it. And I killed time, and I watched some stuff on my other phone. I watched my other videos on my other phone for like 30 minutes. Now this is part 2. My battery died. I'll talk for maybe, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I'm done here, guys. All those videos, I'm going to enjoy the show with you guys. Take my hot shower, enjoy the show with you guys, have my beer. I'm going to eat my Dinty's food. I'm going to start going to Tremble today. I'm going to be serious and start going to Tremble tonight. I want to lose this weight. Get my first girlfriend. Yeah. Chick at Dinty's, right? I told you, my wife gives me hell. I'm going to ignore her because she's a cheating whore. She had her first year boyfriends. I know when she's angry, she's going to keep cheating on me. I'm not going to do like that. I'm not going to let you do like that, BJ. You can't be selfish. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I believe this whole thing how Jesus... the Bible says Jesus was sinless. Yes, it's talking about his nature. It's not talking about his deed. It's talking about his nature. His nature is sinless. It's about the nature. The nature is holy and pure. Samsara? Yeah. The way I see it, let's say Jesus messed up. He jacked off. He's in constant prayer to the Father. Communication with the Father, obviously. Because his nature is holy, the bad deed is canceled out. Hence, the Father sees a perfect life. Even though Jesus did a bad deed, because he's in constant communion with me, he's crying heavy tears. It's the bad deed is canceled. That's where I see it. And he never sinned. But even if he did the bad deed, even though Jesus did the bad deed, I don't think he sinned. Because you have to look at the context of the Bible, obviously. Samsara? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. So Jesus, if he did a bad deed, it would affect him. Because his nature is holy, obviously. And because he's in constant communication and prayer with the because he's offering up tears and supplications to the Father sees that as the Father sees it as righteousness. Yeah, he sees that as righteousness. He sees his righteous Son. He sees the perfect man. He doesn't see the sin. Because his Son's nature is holy. Because he took on flesh, I expect him to do bad deeds, but even when he does bad deeds in constant communication and prayer, he's crying out to me. The Father sees that as a perfect life. And he sees as his Son living the good life, obviously. But his nature it's about the nature. His nature is sinless. That's what it means when it says Jesus is holy. You know what I'm saying? But most Christians interpret when it says Jesus is sinless, it's talking about his deeds. He never did a bad deed. It's talking about his nature. Not his deeds. The deeds has a part to play. He lived a holy life, obviously. Jesus didn't live a wicked life. He lived a holy life. But he did bad deeds. You think he messed up bad? No, I don't think he messed up bad, but he messed up a little bit. He probably jacked off quite a bit in his life. He swore quite a bit in his life. He lied many times in his life. He got angry. He got lost towards a woman. But he was constant in communication and prayer with the Father. And the Father was pleased. Yeah, good job, son. He sees that as he sees a holy man. Yeah, my son has my nature. It's uncorrupt and pure. He took on human flesh. He does bad deeds, but he's in constant communication and prayer with me. And that's the perfect man. That's the perfect man. Yeah, Jesus was a perfect man. Samsara? Yeah, he learned obedience for which the things which he suffered. And people interpret his suffering to mean the crucifixion. Yeah, when he died, and when he suffered on the cross. Yeah, when Jesus went to the cross, he was obedient to the Father. So it's not talking about that passage, right? You could interpret it to mean him dying on the cross, obviously. But Jesus was obedient when he went to the cross. Even though he had doubts, he said, not my will, but your will be done, Father. He was obedient there. So Paul's talking about something else. If you go to Hebrews, he's talking about something else. Christ's suffering is like, when it talks about suffering, It's talking about when the Pharisees argue with him. Yeah, but it says he learned obedience through the things which he suffered. What does it have to do with the Pharisees? It doesn't make any sense. So it's talking about something else in Jesus' life, right? Yeah. Yeah. Now, bro, it says Jesus knew no sin. Read the next verse. It says that he became sin for us. So I think when it says he knew no sin, it's also talking about his nature. He who knew no sin, there was no sin in him, obviously. That's what I think it means. Because in the next passage it says he became sin. Does it make sense that the Father, every bad deed everyone did, he put it on the Son? That doesn't make any sense. No, it's talking about the sin. The sin nature was put on Jesus. Jesus became sin for the entire world. The full price of sin was put on Jesus. He became sin. So when Jesus was on the cross, his nature was now tainted with sin. Because he became sin for us. And that's how he was able to cancel the debt. And pay the price supposedly for the sins of the world. So I'm saying, notice how it says he knew no sin, but in the next verse it says he became sin for us. He became sin. The man who was sinless, holy, now became sin. You think that means his deeds, or is talking about the sin nature? It's talking about the sin nature, man. Not talking about the deeds. Yeah. Because Christians might run, yeah, right, it says he knew no sin. That means he didn't do a bad deed. No, read the next verse. It says he became sin for us. So he knew no sin is also talking about his nature. His DNA, right? There was no sin in his DNA, hence why he knew no sin. Because there was no sin in him. But people think you know sin means he never did a bad deed. No, talking about his nature. Yeah. Because in the very next sentence, very next verse, right, it says he became sin for us. That's not talking about these. It's talking about Christ's nature. He became sin for us. Yeah. Christ became sin for the sins of the world, supposed to be, Sarah. Yeah. The symbolism of Christ taking on the sins of the world is me paying the fee. The world turns me into a sinner. Ivan, a holy righteous man, the world turns him into a porn star. And the world turns Ivan into a sinner who's fucking 10,000 women, man, in Hollywood. He's a porn star. He's banging 10,000 women in Hollywood. Yeah, you turn me into a sinner. That's the symbolism of the Bible, how it says Christ became sin. And then and you read the passage. Christ died for his bride, which is a symbolism of the church in the Bible. VJ is my wife. I died for my wife to save her. And Christ's bride sinned against God, just like my wife sinned against me. She was a horrific sinner. VJ sinned against her husband. Ivan was a holy good man. VJ was a horrific sinner. She sinned against her husband. She was a wicked sinner, VJ. She was a whore. She had lovers. She fucked so many men. She sinned against her husband. Ivan was a pure holy man. And the world made him pay to be his wife. You guys are wicked people, man. Yeah, man. Yeah. Samsara? Yeah. So Ivan, you should do apologetics, man. You know how to refute arguments and make a good case. Maybe this whole thing about Jesus being never doing any bad is bullshit, man. That passage was evidence. Yeah, it says he learned obedience. Yeah. He learned obedience. He learned obedience. Yeah. How can Jesus learn obedience if he's been obedient his life? That doesn't make any sense. And how can he become perfected? And why is Paul, if you wrote Hebrews, making the qualification though he was a son? Yeah, even though he was a son of God, guys, the guy who created the universe supposedly, right? And he took on human flesh, even he messed up a little bit when he took on human flesh. Because he was a holy good man, he learned obedience, he became perfected. He was in constant vehement cries and prayers to the Father because his nature is holy. he had the clash of the two natures of Christ, the human nature and the and his divine nature, supposedly, right? Yeah, the clash of the two natures of Christ, right? So during Jesus' life, he had this constant struggle, this battle, the battle of the two natures. When you read, he had the battle of the two natures, his human nature and his divine nature. Yeah. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. All right, you really think Jesus was born? Yes, I also agree. Most people in the church don't agree Jesus was born. They believe he was there side by side with the Father. I don't think that's true. I think he was born in eternity, Jesus. He's the eternal begotten Son of God. All right, you believe he was created? No. He was always there with the Father, but he was begotten of the Father. He's the eternal begotten Son of God. It says in the beginning the Word was with God. Jesus was always with the Father, but he was begotten of the Father, who was born in eternity. That's why Jesus says, I came forth from God. Just like the Father has life in himself, he has granted the Son to have life in himself also. Some translations say also, some translations say that doesn't include the word also. Yeah. Well, does Christ be what he said? The Father has life in himself. He has granted the Son to have life in himself also. He passed it down to me. I was begotten of my Father, and I'm just as much God as him. I have his nature. I can do what he can do. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm the heir, he has appointed me the judge to judge the earth. There's all those passages in the New Testament when Jesus says, the Father has given me authority. It doesn't really make any sense if he was there side by side with the Father. The only argument Christians can give is that Christ took on the role of a servant. That's a good argument. Obviously, he took on the role of a servant, obviously. That's why the Father is giving him everything. But it still looks a bit weird because Christ is God, right? Whereas if he's born and he's the heir, it would make sense for Christ to say, yeah, my Father has given me authority. He has given me power. He has given me the right to judge because I'm the heir. He handed down the kingdom to me. And that's why Christ came to die for the world, because he's the heir to the kingdom. He's the son, a beloved Son of God. He owns it, and that's why he came down. That's why he's the one who came down to die for the sins of the world, supposedly, because he's the heir. The Father's not the heir. He's appointed. It says Christ, who has been appointed heir of all things. Well, if he's always there side by side with the Father, then him being appointed heir of all things doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, I was always there with the Father. You know what I'm saying? He was my Father. I was his son. No, he's actually the Son of God. He's the literal Son of God, begotten of God, born of God. Hence why stay away from the new translations. The new translations say in a close relationship with the Father, because they try to tap dance around. I don't want to believe Christ was born. Whereas if you read the King James and New King James, like I showed you last year, right? It says in the bosom of the Father. There's a huge difference between the word bosom in the bosom of the Father and in a close relationship with the Father. It's a huge difference. And that's why I recommend you guys stay away from the new translations. They're not good, man. NIV, you know what I'm saying? All those translations, stay away from it. Stick to the King James. King James, I believe the Bible's preserved in the King James and the English. Whereas New King James is good too, because if you don't like the thous and these of the King James, then New King James is good so you can understand it better. But I believe the Bible was preserved supposedly in the English King James. I don't believe it was preserved in the Greek. Ivan, why don't you think it's preserved in the Greek? Because if it's preserved in the Greek, that means you need a Greek scholar to tell you what the passage says. That's a very weird way of God preserving his word. Like, yeah, I preserve the word in the Greek, but only the smart people can tell you what it means. No, the Bible's for everyone. It would make more sense for God to preserve it in the King James, in the English King James. A lot of people in the world, English is a very common language. It would make sense for the Bible to be preserved in the English King James. I don't believe it's preserved in the Greek. Because if it's preserved in the Greek, that means you need Greek scholars to tell you what the passage says. That's a very weird way of God preserving his word. Yeah, I preserve in the Greek, but only the Greek scholars can tell you guys, the average person, what it says. That's a very weird way of preserving the Bible. Sarah? And that's why I recommend you guys, I don't mean to be rude, stay away from the modern translations. They're not good, man. Stick to King James or New King James. New King James is good too. Sarah? Yeah. Sarah? Before I believed, I used to watch debates with James White and all these guys, right? I used to believe, the King James thing is not true. I used to believe what James White believes. He believes in the that it's been preserved in the Greek, and most of the modern translations come from the Greek manuscripts that they have, right? Most of the modern translations come from the Greek manuscripts, obviously. But I believe the Bible was preserved in the received text, right? I believe the Bible was preserved in the English King James. It makes more sense. The Greek thing doesn't make any sense. If it's preserved in the Greek, that means you need Greek scholars to tell you what it says. I mean, so the average person can't understand it unless a Greek scholar tells you what the passage really means. That's a very weird way for God to preserve his word. The Bible is for everyone, right? It's not just for the smart people, right? So I think the whole Greek thing is bullshit. I think the Bible is preserved in the King James. The English King James. Which is a common language in the world, right? Yeah, a lot of people won't understand English. That makes more sense, right? In my opinion, anyways. I don't believe it's preserved in the Greek. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. And VG, I'm talking to you. I don't mean to be an asshole. You know what I'm saying? I've been faithful to you for 33 years. Enough is enough. I'm sick and tired of your cheating, man. You keep cheating on me every week. Well, I'm faithful, man. I'm going to get my girlfriend, man. And if you're pissed off, I'm sorry. Karma's a bitch. In a way, you're getting kind of what you deserve, right? I don't wish this upon you, but man, it boggles my mind how you don't care about me at all. You just keep fucking guys, taking off your clothes and fucking all these guys behind my back. Why stay faithful to you? If you think for 1 second I'm having you do like that, and you keep cheating on me, and I'm faithful to you, and I have one girlfriend give me hell, I'm gonna ignore you because you're a cheating whore, and you know full well I shut you up for good, man. You know, if you shut me up for good, I can't say shit, man. I sinned against you my whole life. I was a wicked sinner my whole life. I was fucking all these guys behind your back, where you were a holy saint. You didn't bang one chick, yes, and now I have a girlfriend. You're gonna give me hell for it after what you did to me behind my back? Because you're fucking crazy. You know, I'm a selfish bitch. I want my full cake. Yeah, BJ, you want your full cake, but you're not gonna get your full cake. I'm gonna get my girlfriend. If you're pissed off, that's too bad. I'm sorry. You yell at me all you want, I'm gonna ignore. I'm like, VJ, shut the fuck up. You're not worthy of me. You're a fucking hypocrite, man. As your man, you're gonna keep seeing those men cheating on me. I'm not gonna do that, man. Yeah, Ivan, I'm selfish. I'm not seeing, she's gonna lie, Ivan. I'm not seeing anyone, Ivan. I'm like, yes, you are, VJ. I know you want to try your best to get me to not see this chick. I'm not gonna do that, man. You're gonna keep seeing those men, and you had your first year boyfriend. I'm gonna see this chick, and if you're pissed off, that's too bad. You can't be selfish. Now, there you go. Because she's a crazy woman, man. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my wife. She's a crazy psychotic woman, man. Yes, I have mental issues. I'm fucked up. I'm a little bit fucked up in the head. But at least I'm faithful. My wife is a cheating fucking whore, and she cheats on me every week, man. And she doesn't care. She just cheats on me, taking off your clothes and fucking all these men. Well, I stay faithful to you for 33 years. Yeah, I'm blind. I like the guys. I'm gonna keep fucking them. You're never gonna know. Yeah, if you want to be selfish, if you want to be a bitch like that, when I get my girlfriend, don't you dare get mad at me and give me hell because you're a fucking cheating whore and you're a hypocrite. I'm not gonna let you do like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And she starts yelling at me and I ignore her and she's like, yeah, Ivan just ignores me because he knows I'm a cheating whore. Yes, I know you're a cheating whore. I'm gonna ignore you because you're crazy. You want your full cake because you're fucking crazy. You're a crazy woman, yeah. I don't want to pay the fee. I'm not that evil. I don't want to pay the fee, but I want to have one girlfriend. The fee is not me. The world's going to force me to be a porn star. I don't want to be a porn star. I find pornography very demonic. There's a reason why I haven't watched it in 2 years, because it's very demonic. It can fuck you up mentally. Pornography is very demonic. I'm highly against pornography. That's why when the gates forced me to be a porn star, I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? You're going to turn me into a sinner? Yeah, I mean, you have to be a porn star. And you have to bang all the Hollywood women. I'm like, all of them, yeah, all of them, Ivan, are lining up to have sex with you, Ivan. I'm like, holy shit, all like 10, 12,000 women are lined up to have sex with you. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna be messed up, man. Ivan, you have to do it, otherwise you're never gonna see your wife. I'm like, holy shit, these people are wicked, man. Yeah. They're wicked people, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? And when I'm king, like, the actors in Hollywood don't have to do anything. They get their freedom. I'm a good man. For my company, Skyscrapers, all the Hollywood actors who are chosen by movie, they don't have to do anything. They get their freedom and they get to be a movie star with me and experience that glory with me, man. And get paid their rich, massive million, multi-millionaire contracts. They have to be a famous movie star with me, yeah, because I'm a good man. I'm a bit fucked up in the head, obviously. I have mental issues. You guys know my mental issues, obviously. But I'm there and I'm a good man. Whereas you guys are wicked people. You're fucking wicked people, man, yeah. Yeah, turn Ivan into a porn star. I want to see Ivan fuck like 12,000 women in Hollywood. I want VJ to pay for that too, because you guys are crazy people. Yeah, my wife will be freaking out when I pay the fee. Well, I told you, as she freaks out, she's still going to be banging those men in Hollywood. I'm not going to do that, man. And I will mess up VJ. The karma's coming away. There's no way I'm not going to mess up with a Hollywood woman, man. There's, I don't know, 10, 12,000 women in Hollywood. You're saying if I'm hooking up with 12,000 women, I'm not going to mess up? Of course I'm going to mess up. I might mess up with maybe 100 of them, 150 of them at least. Just like you messed up with a good maybe 100, 200 men in Hollywood. Yo, Ivan, I'm a fucking hypocrite. Like, I mess up in Hollywood. I'm expecting you to be a saint, but I know you're going to mess up too. Yeah, I'm now addicted to sex like you. Once I have sex with 100 women, I now become like, my mind now becomes a mess. And I'm now addicted to banging women. I become a man whore. Like, my wife is a whore. It's tough for me to stay away. I end up doing it, man, because the world turned me into a sinner. Because they're wicked people, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, we know Ivan will never do it if we don't force him. Yeah, you have to force me to do it. Otherwise, these Hollywood women know I'll never have sex with him because I'm holy. So the only way for us to get a piece of Ivan is if we force him to do it. Ivan has to force him to pay a fee so they can all come after me. I end up messing up too. Because the gates set everything. Yeah, let's set everything up for Ivan to mess up too. Let's have all the category go after Ivan. And Ivan's going to fuck up too like his wife did. Yeah, my wife knows I'm going to mess up too. Her prayer is hopefully Ivan just pays the fee and he doesn't mess up at all. Well, VJ, I'm a human being just like you're a human being. You fucked up in Hollywood. There's no way I'm not going to fuck up with Hollywood. Of course I am. I'm not going to let you do like that, man. As I pay the fee and you're freaking out, you're still going to be banging those behind my back because you're selfish. You want your full cake, VJ. You're a crazy woman. You know, Ivan, I'm selfish. Yeah, you're crazy, VJ. You want your full cake because you're crazy. Yeah, you're a crazy fucking woman. Yeah. She's very selfish, man. She also destroys my sleep every night so I can save her and she can have my plans, be free to marry and be movie star because she's fucking crazy. And after you cry those heavy tears and say you love me, you text the guys and fuck them after that, man. I don't know what's wrong with my wife's mind. She's a crazy woman. She's crazy. Hence why tonight, when you cry to me, I'm going to ignore you again because I know you're going to keep banging those guys in Hollywood. The world knows what you're doing behind my back. You're fucking knows behind my back. I'm not stupid. And I always hear this woman, my heart pounding. I know you're fucking guys, VJ. I'm not stupid. You can hide all you want, cover all you want, cover your horrific sin against your husband. I know you're fucking those guys. No, I'm not seeing anyone, Ivan. Yeah, nice try. I know you don't want me seeing this chick. I know you're trying your best to prevent me from not seeing the chick. I'm not gonna let you do my that, man. You can cry over here, swear at me, say I'm gonna kill Ivan. I'm gonna ignore you because you're a crazy woman. You want your full cake. You're a crazy fucking woman. Yeah, man, you're crazy. Yeah. And now I'll piss her off. Yeah, I yell at Ivan. I say I'm gonna kill that woman and everything. And Ivan just ignores me. Yeah. Ivan got me. He shut me up for good. Yeah, he shut her. She knows. VJ knows I shut her up for good, man. She knows it. Yeah, Ivan shut me up for good. Yeah, I shut you up for good, man, VJ. I shut you up for good, man. I shut you up. Yeah, man. I shut her up for good. She knows it too. Because she loves me so much, I'm special. She'll demonize, and she'll be freaking out. She'll be pissed off. She might take plates and take glasses. She's pissed. She breaks the glass. She breaks a plate. She's going crazy. I'm saying, and she's gonna be throwing the woman I'm hanging out with horrific thoughts. I'm gonna fucking kill you, bitch, if you touch my fucking husband, because she's crazy. And the chick is like, this chick is fucking crazy, man. As she's saying that, she's still fucking men behind her husband's back. She knows that. That's why she'll ignore her, obviously. My wife has the keys like me do, and she'll be throwing the chick I'm hanging out with horrific, murderous thoughts. I'm gonna kill you and everything because she's crazy. She's demonized. Yeah. And so when I pay the fee, she'll be crying. At night, she's crying to me. Ivan, I'm gonna fucking kill all those women. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill all of them. She's crying at me. She'll be crying to me every night too when I pay the fee, right? Like, fuck you, Ivan. I'm gonna fucking kill all those women, Ivan. I was like, how can you do this when you betrayed me and all this? I'm like, VJ, shut up. You can't say shit. I shut you up for good, and she knows it too. You're not worthy of me, man. You sinned against me your whole life, and now that I'm paying the fee and you feel the karma, obviously, now you're what? Now you're freaking out. But while you freak out, you're still gonna ban the guys in Hollywood. I'm not gonna let you do like that, man. No fucking way. You can't be fucking selfish. Because you're a crazy woman, yeah, man. And that's the symbols in the Bible, how Christ was a holy good man. Symbols in me, I'm a holy good man. I'm a virgin. 33-year-old virgin. I'm 33 now. 33-year-old virgin. Whereas my wife was a wicked sinner her whole life. She sinned against her husband. So you compare my life with VJ's. We're both God, obviously. One is a horrific, wicked sinner. She sinned badly against her husband. The other one's a holy saint. You see the difference in both. We both have the keys. You guys know the difference between me and VJ's life, right? You see a huge difference. One's a horrific sinner, and the other one is a holy saint. It's embarrassing, man. Now, my wife is embarrassed. Hence why when she makes videos in Hollywood, she acts innocent, but she's not innocent. She acts like an innocent, sweet girl in Hollywood. I'm not kidding around. You watch her interviews on Hollywood, she looks like a sweet, innocent, good girl. When you watch her interviews, I'm saying the way she talks and everything, she looks like a sweet, innocent girl, but she's not, man. She's acting. She's a fucking whore, man. She fucks a lot of guys every week. Whereas Ivan Amaro, you see him, I'm saying, yeah. Whereas my videos, when you watch my videos, I look like a funny bad boy, right? You look at Ivan, when you watch my videos, you get that bad boy vibe from Ivan. Ivan's funny, he has a sense of humor when he talks. But he's actually not a sinner. He's a holy good man. That's the difference between me and my wife. My wife is a wicked sinner, whereas I'm a holy saint. It's embarrassing, man. And she's a woman too, and I'm the man. Usually the man is the worst sinner than the woman, right? You expect the woman to be the better one than the man. And my wife is the bad one. I'm the good one, man. She's a horrific sinner, man. She fucks guys every week. She's crazy, man. Takes off her clothes and fucks all these guys behind my back. Yeah, man. I'm a holy good saint. And that's why the gates are going to force me to be a porn star. Well, I don't want to be a porn star, man. I'm not interested in having sex with all women. You guys are fucking crazy, man. Well, even like they all want to have sex with you. Like you have to have sex with all of them. Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are fucking crazy people. Yeah. And I'm not interested in sharing with the world, man. Like guys, I'm like even though I'm attractive, I'm very handsome and stuff. I have feelings too. I'm human. I don't want to share with the entire world forever. Are you fucking crazy? You're gonna destroy my life, but you guys don't care because you're crazy fucking people. Yeah, we're blind. Even though, even though you're a holy good saint, you saved your virginity for your wife. Well, I'm gonna get my girlfriend right. You were a holy good saint. You had your virginity. Obviously, we're gonna turn you into a sinner because we're selfish, man. We're envious. We all want a piece of you. We want Vijay to pay too to be with you too because you guys are consumed with your envy. You're crazy fucking people. Yeah, and that's why you don't supposed to be saved, man. When I'm king, you're left behind. And you're not saved. You're gonna pay a price too. That's how it works, man. I'm not just doing that, Samsara. Yeah, man. I wish you guys the best. I'm a good man. You know you guys are wicked people. You're mess like me. I wish you guys the best. Obviously, because I'm a good man. You're gonna be left behind. I'm gonna live forever with my wife in this world. Movie stars, smoking house, going beauty, living that multi-millionaire life, and you guys are left behind. You go deserve. There you go. Yeah. But once I save my wife, she will no longer be the whore anymore because she now sees the light. I saved her. Once I die, I come back to life. My wife now sees the light for the first time. All her numbers that she has on her phone, she'll now delete them. She won't even she won't even see the guys anymore. Obviously, yeah, I see the light now. I don't want to see hell again. If I let another man touch me, I'll see hell again. She does not want to see hell again, man. That's why she'll now be a loyal, good woman when I. That's what she said in that song, and it's crazy how someone could change me. You know what I'm saying? Her being with me, I changed who she is. She's no longer this whore. She was an ex-whore. Now she's my loyal, good wife. Obviously, when I'm king. Obviously, and I'm a loyal. You don't have to worry about me. I'm a loyal man. I've been loyal for 33 years. You don't have to worry about me cheating. I can easily be loyal. No problem. Obviously. I'm a loyal, good husband. She's a loyal, good wife now. Obviously. She'll be a whore when she's with me, too, but she'll be a whore with me. We'll be hugging up a lot. Yeah, when we're king queen. This would be crazy. But she now sees the light, right? And that's why she's always going to want to hook up with me all the time, man. It's crazy, man. When we're together, it's crazy, yeah. This girl's fucking crazy, yeah. Because she sees the light now. And that's why she's going absolutely berserk on me, because she sees the light. When she has sex with me, she actually sees my father. I don't run away. That's why she's going to go crazy on me when I have sex with her, man. Because she sees the light. And we're king and queen, right? And I might see her spirit. I don't know if I see her spirit, but she sees my father when she has sex with me when we're king. Because I saved her. She's now fresh. So she now sees my father when she dreams. She sees the light. The sunlight, right? No more crying. And she now sees me when she has sex with me. I don't run away. Obviously. And now we get to going beauty. We're smoking all the going beauty, yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah. Well, she'll be tempted to cheat on you when you're getting Queen Ivan. No, she won't, because she sees the light. That's how I keep her in check. I'm smart, man. As long as my wife sees the light, she will not be tempted to bang another guy. Samsara. Tempted to go home with another guy. And we're always gonna be together. Me and my wife are inseparable. We're gonna be together all the time. So I mean, and she sees the light. That's why she knows. Yeah, if I let another man touch me, I'll see hell again. She does not want to see hell again, man. She wants to see the light. Okay. She sees the light now. She does not want to see hell. She'll tell me, Ivan, I never want to see hell again. I never want to see hell again. She'll tell me that. I never want to see hell again, Ivan. I saw hell for like 20 plus years of my life. I never want to see hell again, Ivan. She's going to tell me that. I'm saying, yeah. It's actually funny. Yeah. Yeah. That's something you heard me living in life. And I hope I challenge you Christians on the Jesus holiness. I know all you Christians think I'm a heretic. I think you guys are wrong. I think this whole thing about Jesus and everything about is bullshit, as I proved to you in that passage. I think there's enough evidence to show you to do bad deeds. You learned obedience, man. I think that's enough evidence to show that, right? Yeah. Anyways, guys, here's where I talked for, I don't know, a good, I don't know, hour and like 50 minutes, whatever it is, hour and 45 minutes. I hope you guys enjoy this show. I'm going to upload the video. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to enjoy the show with you guys with my beer. It's Iron Mare. I need my things for you. It's Iron Mare. I'm signing out. Peace, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the show I made for you. Don't hate them, Sam. Get a video if you don't want to wait.